Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream of Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Florida Panthers and Edmonton Oilers. The series moves to sunrise, tied at 1. Both teams looking to take a 2-1 series lead. So what are your predictions?
Okay.
I'm getting the TV on.
Okay, get the TV on. I'll be right back. Okay.
So, 305 Jormon says, let's do this. David says, I say it's a Bob kind of night. 4-1 Cats. All right, so what do we think? How are we going to how does this game end up going to 3 overtimes? Marvin says, claws out. Strafossi says, get your heart medicine ready. Shadow Wolf, the series is tied at 1. So if the Panthers win tonight, we take a 2-1 series lead. Marvin says, I got 911 on speed dial. Biz looks like he's pumped up for whatever reason. Bolvar says, today has been a day, woke up groggy and tired, wake up from my nap for nothing to change. C 1997 says, Kyle is the man. Thank you, Z. Hello, Dana. Shadow Wolf says, I had no idea of the outcome of game 2. I shut the game off after the first period. Dana, you're at the game. Good vibe tonight. That's good. So Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is in the lineup after some questions about whether he'd be in the lineup. That is some pretty cool projection mapping they have on the ice. Derek says if state tax mattered, Dolphins and Heat would win too. I'm not sure. It says about 8 minutes, less than 8 minutes.
All right, then I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay. All right.
Surf Shack says, "Are you guys pumped up?"
I'm. What would we call this? Pleasantly. What would we call it, Kyle? Chill.
I think Max went to commercial as they were about to have the lines for both teams come out onto the ice.
Really? That wouldn't surprise me.
Retro Matt says, "My internet just went out and it won't be on until tomorrow due to an outage. Now I can't watch the game."
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
And, well, we're here for you.
Yeah, well, Kyle will call a good game for you.
Eisenite says, "Nice to see the stream is looking better than the noon stream."
So far. Okay. All right, let me get my dad going here. Yeah, we should have turned on this air hours ago, but didn't think about it. Okay, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, we've already reached the impossible to leave the AC off for more than a couple hours stage.
Yeah, well, I should have had the windows open down here. I didn't think about it. It's been so cool that I just hadn't even been thinking about it. You know what I mean? It was only like 82 today. It's only 76 right now. It's just humid. Oh boy, this Thursday and Friday is going to be yucky. The next week is nice, kind of ish.
That's
Thursday, Friday going to be nasty, 86, 87.
which ones? Which days?
Thursday and Friday.
Andrew says, "Glad Nugent Hopkins is in."
He's in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hope we don't go to overtime because it'll have to be 3 overtimes if it happens.
Exactly. Okay. Woo, boy, it's warm in here. All right.
It's nice to have this. New customers spend $5 into $300 if your bet wins.
So,
The crown is
now what?
What?
Now what do we do?
Oh,
It's 84 there. It's 76 now. I guess it's 84 there now. That's hot.
Colin says TJ Oshie retired. Yeah, Owls. Ryan Nugent Hopkins is played.
When he created the cup, he explicitly set it up so the teams in the final would take turns playing at home and away. It would be a good thing if each team would play at home and in a place where the opponents feel trouble. But even he couldn't have imagined the atmosphere that reigns on these modern-day sheets of ice. You can't put an exact value on the power of playing at home, but you can argue with a time-tested notion that it can change just about everything.
Mason thinks this will be the first Mason says this will be the first finals game I've watched so far. Let's go Cats. Well, Mason finally gets to watch a game.
Very cool.
The first finals game so far. How's the volume?
I think we're good.
Mike Morgan says it was reported by Panthers Digest today that Sam Bennett wants to stay in Florida and has declared that he's also stated that he does not want to go to Toronto.
You mean Sam Bennett?
That's what I said, Bennett.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I would not be surprised by that at all.
Is Pete DeBoer the worst hockey coach? Probably not.
No.
All you have to do is look at the any of the disasters from decades past, like a Kramer, the coach for the Penguins, who barely spoke English.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
So there's the Panthers and the Oilers skating on the ice. Trey says, 2 games with last change. Let's take advantage.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity for us.
Owl says, Panthers have Rats Rule rally towels tonight.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Dana has Dana is at the arena.
Yeah, Dana's there, yeah.
So pregame is ending in just about 35 seconds.
Yeah, and then they're gonna do.
Then they'll be.
I don't know if they're gonna do introductions. You supposed to understand what he's saying?
Well, it's probably because we have the volume turned down.
That's a good point. I can't understand the thing he's saying.
Oh, he's basically introducing the players. Thomas says Bam Adebayo of the Miami Heat is pounding the drum tonight.
All right, well, at least he's not a Dolphins player. Yeah, it must be the volume because I can't understand what Ember's saying either.
You can hear the boos
Yeah.
for every Oilers pick. T Money says, "What's up?"
Yeah, bud.
Palmer East. Did you hear the Packers released Jair Alexander?
Yeah.
I got the Markov jersey on.
Interesting. So they're putting Verhage up top and Rodriguez, I would assume, with Bennett and Kachuk.
Probably. Bob. Lobo Paul says, "Good morning, Jaws and Kyle.
Hey, bud.
I hope you both are doing well. Let's go,
So
Panthers."
far, so good, bud. Watch that real quick.
Hey, Green Lukey, thank you for
Green
the
Lou.
5.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Green. Says, "Sticks down, heads up. That's the way she likes it." Thank you, Green Lukey, for the 5.
Anthems now. Thank you, Green Loogie.
All right.
Do the thing.
Trey got flashbacks when they shouted "Knight" says,
I
"Give
know.
me back my son." Yep, there's Bam on the bio. So, just a Panthers, whatever you do, don't lose by 55.
All right.
So, Hot Dog says Bam is the captain. Well, maybe that's because there's no more Jimmy Butler. I don't know if Butler ever was captain.
All right.
Puck dumped into the Panthers zone. Ekblad first to reach it. The Corey Perry takes it away, travels behind the net. Nugent Hopkins sends it to Bouchard. Bob stops the shot.
You can turn up a notch.
Let's see. I think there were some Oiler. There's definitely are some Oiler fans in the arena tonight. How's
Sure.
that?
That's good. That's fine.
So McDavid gets tossed out of the circle. So Corey Perry against Barkov. Yeah, Bam has always been captain according to Dennis.
All right, here we go.
Puck rolls out and all the way back into the Oilers zone for Hagee. Couldn't reach it. Reinhardt able to deflect enough of it. Barkov is shoved down. Corey Perry with the shot.
Woo!
Bob with the
Out of play.
stop, sending it out of play. Snatcher Oilers says, "We want Edmonton." And he also says, "Besides me joking about that, shout out to you, man."
Thank you, bud. Okay, so bombing that city.
19:25 to go in the first. Oilers with the first couple of shots of the game. 8 combined first period goals, most through 2 games of a Stanley Cup final since 1936.
Jeez. That's interesting because we were looking up today the longest hockey game ever.
Yeah.
And it was a playoff game in 1936 between Detroit and Montreal that went a full 6 overtimes.
Yeah.
And the final score was 1-0.
All right, so 19:13 to go in the first face-off in the Oilers zone. I think that's Lundell who picks up the puck, sends it through the paint, and then Marchand scores!
Yes!
Marchand finds the loose puck.
There you go, baby. There you go.
Less than a minute into the game. Less than a minute.
How beautiful is that?
Marchand, along with the rest of the third line,
Holy crap.
generates a 1-0 Panthers lead.
How beautiful is that?
Wow. I think
And there's going to be a power
there
play.
is going to be a power play, Draisaitl.
Or maybe they said should have been. Maybe they said should have been.
Or possibly. I'm not sure. Trey says, pay
No.
Marchand. No, there's no penalty.
fine.
That's fine. We'll take the goal instead. So, yeah, Marchand starts off the scoring. James,
Wait,
63, the Bruins fan, says, now you know why we love the Ret. That's Marchand's
Thank you.
eighth
Bruins.
goal this postseason.
Crazy is that? Man.
The only reason he's not in the Smythe conversation so much is because of Bennett.
All right.
All right, so Kulikov,
Ah,
puck intercepted, but Schmidt able to send it ahead, and there's the Skinner
there's the Skinner
chance.
chance. No icing.
No icing. Podkolzin collides with Schmidt.
There we go.
Bennett
That's
picks
some
up the
fast
puck.
movement.
He sends it ahead to Rodriguez, but the pass back to Bennett did not connect.
Oh.
Rodriguez tried to figure out where the puck was.
Watch out now.
Wallman has the puck taken away by Mikkola.
Okay.
Schmidt's behind his own net, being pressured by Janmark. Mikkola dumps in the puck. Hey, Green Loogie, thank you for the
Green
2.
Loogie. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Green.
Oh, we're offsides.
Oh, we're offsides,
Thank you,
okay.
Green Loogie says, step on that neck, boys, and lead.
Ooh.
Owl says, is this the best rental ever?
Not if we re-sign them. All right.
Greer won the face-off. Mikkola dumps the puck in, rolls to Darnell Nurse. Puck held in by Kulikov, I believe, or excuse me, Seth Jones. Let's see. Mikkola with the puck sends it back over to Greer, and then Gadjo picks it up. Greer at the corner, back to Seth Jones. Shot goes just wide. Gadjo tries to get it from the side. Gadjo dumps the puck in.
So got walked again.
Well, that's McDavid. So Nugent Hopkins has the puck taken away from him. Barkov has to meet the Oilers' pinch.
Good job.
For Hagee with the puck, he has Forsling with speed over the Forsling.
Oh,
what
boy,
a stop by Skinner.
What a setup, man.
Puck rolls all the way on net, so no icing for the Oilers. Lundell and Luosterainen with the assists on Ed Marchand's goal. Bouchard shot.
All right, good job, Bubba. You see Bob get Perry there? Either that or he was getting neck-led. Good job.
Brian says, I'm at the game and there's no goal horn. It's broken.
What? That puck never even hit Forsling's stick. It hit his skate.
Mikula
good
with
stuff.
the puck. Marchand on the ice.
What now?
What?
Ah, jeez.
We're taking a penalty again. Lundell, you have to be more careful.
That's weak, man. That's weak.
So the Panthers on the penalty kill, 16:38 to go. Lundell gets called for the penalty, so maybe we get another Marshy shorthanded.
Immediately out of play.
Now they're having a huddle up here.
So what's the huddle for?
See if the puck went off Bouchard, it would be out of the zone.
The ruling is apparently that it did not go offsides. 16:33 to go. Oilers win the face-off. Bouchard with the puck. McDavid shot blocked. Bouchard sends it ahead. Draisaitl passes back to Bouchard. McDavid. What a bad pass. Lucky break for the Panthers. McDavid with the puck as he crosses center ice. Then the blue line. McDavid loses the puck. Luosterainen can only stall the Oilers.
Damn it.
Bouchard tries to work past Luosterainen. Now Draisaitl and McDavid all on one side.
Oof.
Puck rolls back to Bouchard.
Oh,
it's deflected.
Shit. Oh,
and
boy.
then,
okay.
I believe, whacked aside.
Not cleared, though.
Bouchard with the puck.
53 seconds left.
Nosek has no stick.
Oh, shit.
McDavid shot
saved
stopped
by Bubba.
Wow. I
did
think
he
Draisaitl missed.
Did Draisaitl miss? Now we got no stick for Nosek. Shit.
Nugent Hopkins over to Bouchard. Bouchard looks
locked away.
Puck out of play.
All right, good job. We get a stick and we can get a change. Did Draisaitl just miss?
Nosek blocked that shot.
It went off Bob's mask.
And then Draisaitl. Oh, it was stick to sides by
that one. Bob made that save on McDavid there. Then it didn't show it.
Nugent Hopkins.
Damn it. Oh,
30 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Panthers.
All right, with a draw.
Edmonton leads shots 8-3 so far.
Oh, we got 4 shots on the power play.
And puck still not cleared.
So remember how? Oh wait.
Klingberg with the shot.
We got to stay out of the freaking box. What happened?
They're going to call a penalty on Edmonton. And of course it's involving Evander Kane.
What'd they get?
Let's see. A blatant cross-check against Forsling.
I mean,
Klingberg.
There's no reason for him to do that. This is the one where Hopkins might have missed. Or did Bob get it?
Oh, he got it. I think he got it with his.
All right,
so there'll be 9 seconds of 4-on-4, and then the Panthers will have almost 2 minutes of power play.
Remember the other night where we thought we were losing every draw? We
Yeah.
actually had 54% wins.
Wow.
So it was just some of the. It was just we were so nervous. It's like we want to win every draw. All right. So now, opportunity knocks yet again.
Oilers
Lose the
win
draw.
face off. Ekholm gets the clear. Schmidt's able to pass it to Bennett as the power play starts. Bennett shot. Puck out of play.
No, Skinner made the save.
Skinner make the stop.
Yeah. All right, we'll take the face off in the zone.
Burn Doyle says it will take time, but I'm confident our team will take control of this series. The Oilers are a juggernaut, but juggernauts can be beaten. .35 to go in the first. 148 on the Panthers power play. Yeah, keep attacking. Puck sent all the way back down to Bob, who leaves it for Schmidt. At home this postseason, we've been 1 for 28 on the power play. That's less than 4%. Good God. We'd be off. We're offsides. All right. So face-off at center ice. Barkov tossed out of the face-off circle, so Reinhart takes the face-off.
Oh, here we go.
Ekblad with the puck. He sends it to Barkov. Barkov all the way over. Seth Jones able to hold the puck in. Ekblad over to Barkov.
Nobody there.
Nobody there.
Oh, jeez.
Kachuk with the puck. He's
no. Oh,
it goes wide. Reinhardt over to Jones.
On his wrong side.
Jones on the wrong side, so he's forced to pass it back to Ekblad. Jones back to Ekblad. Back to Jones. Barkov unable to get the puck past Skinner.
Wish we could just have a little bit more fast puck movement.
Right here, Kachuk passed it perfectly to Reinhardt, and Reinhardt could not get enough of the puck.
Jeez.
He had nothing but wide open netting.
Net.
All right, so now it's the second power play unit. Skinner gloves the puck. Derek says that was trickling to Reinhardt. Can't blame him for the shot. Trey says, bro, Rhino, why have thou forsaken me? Skinner with a stop. All right, so that is yet another unsuccessful power play at home. Bennett looking for Marchand. Puck rolls over to Verhaeghe. Oilers tried to spring McDavid ahead of the rest of the Panthers. And we
that
iced
was
the
not
puck.
necessary, Miko. Just slow it down and control the puck. Damn it.
obviously very well, and it's the same on the other side. If you know that you could freeze Stuart Skinner by just showing a shot for a second, and you have that drive to the weak side.
So face off in the Panthers zone. Panthers win the face-off. Forsling picks up the puck. Forsling gets the clear. The Oilers recollect the puck. Let's see. Marchand with the puck. Looks
Swept
like
high
Evander
stick.
Kane just took another penalty. Wow. Well, yeah, that's high sticking. Evander Kane commits another penalty.
Oof.
12:06 to go. You think you could get me some water?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Here you go.
Thank you. Of course, it's not going to matter if we can't score on the power play at home.
I mean, we had a good opportunity there.
I think that makes us 1 for 29.
Are there still things left to be found in the world? We're just getting started.
Do the Panthers dare end up 1 for 30? Adonis says playing well so far, but got a score on the power plays.
Got it?
Mm-hmm. To claim this trophy and the title of world's best. 32 clubs, 11 cities, 4 weeks, 1 world champion. FIFA Club World Cup coverage begins Saturday on TNT Sports and stream on DAZN.
Well, it's been a big day for 4 of the NHL's top prospects for the upcoming NHL draft. Matthew Schaefer, Michael Misa, James Higgins, and Jake O'Brien all in attendance for the game tonight. And what a day they had. We saw them there meeting Connor McDavid.
So apparently 4 of the top NHL prospects in this upcoming draft are all in attendance tonight. Reinhardt, Ekblad, Bennett, Draisaitl.
Sam Bennett.
That is Sam Bennett.
Yep.
Hey, Chunky Colin, thank you for the
Chunky.
2.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you,
Says,
Chunky.
let's go, Panthers. Here's to another goal.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's buy a goal. I like to buy a goal.
Yes, George. That was Marchand who scored earlier.
Yes.
Seth Jones races for that puck. Kachuk pass back to the blue line was intercepted.
All right. They didn't try to take off with it. That's good. Come on, guys. Put one in the net here.
The Oilers' net, not your own.
Yeah. It's implied.
Barkov to Kachuk. Kachuk to Barkov. Someone dropped their stick, it looked like. Ekblad, what a move to get it to Seth Jones, who's immediately
Move
sent
that
it to...
puck faster, guys. Ah, shit.
And Ekblad has to pass it to Barkov. Jones
Right.
to Reinhardt. Reinhardt somehow able to pick it up out of that mess. Barkov. See, the Oilers are, relentlessly pressuring the puck carrier.
Yes.
And held in by Seth Jones. Ekblad moves it along. Reinhardt.
Oh.
I think that was Barkov's shot denied by Skinner.
I think it was Chucky.
Hey, Watch Medicine, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, Watch. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Watch.
Thank you, says rat trick for Marchand tonight. Let's get another.
Yeah. All right, 20 seconds left. Ah, no.
Damn.
We're back.
McDavid has the puck
Schmidt.
taken away. Bennett enters the zone, able to get the pass off. Rodriguez.
Oh
man,
Marchand
was-
broke his stick.
Damn it.
Rodriguez, man, you got to get that puck deep. You cannot do that little chip and chase. Offsides.
Are you sure?
Think so. Or did he say too many men? No way. I guess it was too many men. We don't know. We're going to commercial. Jeez, we got to make him pay for one of these.
Edmonton commits too many men on the ice. Could we please score on the power play at home? We are now 1 for 30 in these playoffs on the power play at home.
Where freelancers train AI to work in their unique style. Now I take on some of her projects, delivering work in seconds.
My creativity.
My efficiency.
Vladdy Mac asks, where are you guys from?
Well, I was born and raised in South Florida. So I lived just a few miles away from Joe Robbie Stadium. He was born in Hollywood, but spent most of his childhood in Central Florida on the Space Coast.
Hollywood, Florida.
Yeah, you were born in Hollywood, Florida. Yeah. And then now we live in Maryland because we had a St. Bernard, and I wanted him to have a good life, which he did. And now I don't think we're going back.
Janias thinks my Oilers giving you the Stanley Cup at this point.
Man, we gotta score on one of these power plays though.
Chris says, Jaw's been with you guys since 2020-21. I have genuinely enjoyed watching this channel grow. Keep growing. Go Panthers.
Thank you, I appreciate that, Chris. We're getting close to 10. Yeah, 1, 2, 7.
There were 7 Oilers players.
You gotta call that, right?
7. You have to score on this power play, right?
You gotta call that. Make him pay for one. 1 out of 3. I'll take 1 for 3 on the power play.
Yeah, we're still looking for our second power play goal at home in this entire postseason. Florida man still can't believe Rhino missed that gimme.
I know, it's pretty much, he had the whole net.
All right, we dumped the puck in. Barkov and Kachuk both in the vicinity. No, there are 3 Oilers and a 4th right near the net. And the Oilers succeed in getting the clear. Kachuk back to Seth Jones.
Why is Ekblad not on that side? Don't understand why they've got Jones and Ekblad. This one's going to be on us, right? Hey, Ekblad can be always counted on. Damn it.
Ekblad. Why? I mean, I didn't think we were going to score on this power play, but it'd be nice not to have to kill more penalty.
Damn it.
at least we suspect if everything stays the same, we'll have a power play here.
Oilers win the face-off. So it's 4-on-4 for a minute. Then the Panthers have to kill more penalty for Hagee knocked down. The refs picked up where they left off.
Well,
I mean, you've got to call.
You've got to call the too many men. You got to call Ekblad there.
That's at least half the penalties that were justified.
The high stick on, you got to call that. The other one on Kane might have been a little weak.
Oh man. Lundell was right there. He waits, sends it back to Forsling. Shot blocked.
Get back.
Forsling able to keep the puck in Panthers' possession.
Lundell is really playing well, man.
Lundell with the puck. He waits. He gets rubbed
like I said,
out by
really
Draisaitl.
Well.
Now it's the Edmonton power play. We probably
Watch
were
out
just stalling for time.
Shit.
Bouchard stopped
job,
by
Bubba.
Bob.
Okay, can we get it out? Good.
And we get the clear.
Okay.
Hello, True.
Did you see what happened to Lundell the moment I praised him? Like the very second I praised the dude.
True says, when is Mo going to learn no Eki on power play or penalty kill? Trade him, please, Lords. Hello, True.
Hey, buddy. We get it out? We got it out. Okay.
Well, the problem is it's necessarily Ekblad. It's that Seth Jones is being made to play the wrong side.
I don't know why they've got every time Jones gets the puck, he's on the wrong side to take a shot. It don't make any sense.
McDavid looking to get a shot. He has to pass to Klingberg, and the puck is cleared by Seth Jones.
All right, everything is killed now. Can we just play some 5-on-5 hockey, please?
Less than 7 minutes to go in the first period.
I'll make the trade. No more power plays for either team the rest of the game. Whole game 5-on-5, unless Edmonton tries 7 players again.
Mikkola sends it back to Lundell. Lundell waits. He will go back into the corner.
Oh, they tried that little move
through the front.
Good to see Greer out there.
And the puck is cleared by the Oilers. Forsling able to pass it to Greer. Greer dumps the puck in. Bennett has the puck. Bennett. He waits, sends it over to Gadjo. Nothing doing.
Is Nosek not playing?
No, I saw Nosek earlier.
No, but lately he blocked that shot, and they've had the fourth line wingers out there, but it was Lundell and Bennett at center.
Oh, what a hit. Kachuk. Oh, man, Rodriguez's shot was blocked.
I didn't see Nosek run that shift, but maybe somebody else saw him. Hey.
Evander Kane sends it wide.
Woo!
Thank God. I did not need that man scoring.
Yeah. Oh, everything good?
The coaster, yeah.
Okay. You didn't break it, did you?
No.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right.
Got eyelid itching, crusties, and swelling that won't go away? It could be.
All right. Boy. That's what, 5 total power plays between the two teams in the first period?
I think so.
Yep. Even though theirs was a little bit abbreviated.
Icy says, I'm sweating over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the third line is nuts. Okay.
You see me making your chicken. This is going to be in your bowl.
Fresh ingredients every day.
What you want to do is save hundreds with Liberty Mutual customized.
Matthews says Bennett's almost created a goal. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I can ask, but he's not going to. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
What you're looking at is the most powerful being on planet Earth. I will not accept that.
Gotta get back to the fray.
Another Superman?
Well, that's the one they've been advertising.
Yeah, but I mean, there's been so many Supermans.
Well, that's the result of DC, basically moving on from Zack Snyder and having to reboot their movie universe for the billionth time. Kachuk gets the clear. Is there a penalty?
Jesus.
Connor Brown took the errant stick from Bennett.
So Bennett apparently high-sticked Connor Brown.
It looks like it.
Bruh,
Yeah.
we have to stop committing the penalties.
God. Brutal.
Well, we get the clear to start the kill.
Oh, I see.
The amount of penalties between this game and last game, like on paper, it's just absurd.
Right.
Like you can argue some of them you have to call like.
I mean, you have to. There's been.
We'd be furious if they did not call too many men when the other team has 7 men on the ice. It's not. It's not Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs.
See? Oh,
you can't have 7 guys in addition to the goalie out there.
No, that's a bit much.
Bouchard.
Let's get another shorty.
Yeah, since we're clearly not going to be really scoring on the man advantage probably during these
There'll
2
be no more
games.
penalties after this the rest of the night. That's it.
That's a bold prediction. McDavid with the puck. Back to Bouchard. Shots deflected wide.
Can't get it clear. Come on, get to it. Get to it.
Barkov trying desperately to get the clear.
Oh, my God. Look out.
Forsling able to prevent Corey Perry from clearly he wanted to pass that the dry
35 seconds left. Have not had it clear yet on this kill.
We had one immediately at the start of the.
We just can't clear the puck. 22 seconds left. Blocked away.
Shots blocked away. Bouchard once again with the puck. The Panthers players look like they're exhausted.
And that's going to be
not
cleared.
McDavid
and
sent
now
it
they
out
cleared
himself.
And we killed it off.
Wow.
Holy moly.
Oilers fans must be furious.
We'll take it.
3:20 to go.
Can we stay out of the box now? Please. This has been like a 4-hour first period.
Oilers ice the puck with 3:10 to go.
Good Lord. Remember last week when Brad Marchand got the first goal of the game?
3:10. Kachuk looking.
Damn it.
Puck rolls all the way back to Seth Jones. Kane pressured. Okay. We're going back on the power play.
Again?
I think Arvidsson contacted Bob. Wow.
Have we gone 2 minutes without a penalty in this game yet?
Kazuma says, my doctor asked me why I'm so stressed out. I told him to watch the last 2 games.
Yeah. So what'd they do? Go
Right there.
Let's see.
So,
I mean,
they called Arvidsson for goalie interference.
he goes in by himself and does it. I mean, nobody touched him. He goes right in there into the crease and does it. You kind of got to call that.
But again, the Panthers are so useless on the power play at home in this postseason. It's basically a free 2 minutes.
Come on, guys, make them pay.
1 for 31, which matches the records that we had on the the entire postseason power play back in the President's Trophy year. Schmidt. Let's see. For Hagee.
That would have been a shot there.
Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looks pass blocked. So we started with the second unit. For Hagee, shot blocked. Schmidt,
that would have been another pass shot there, buddy.
For Hagee.
There we go.
He actually scored on the power play.
Yes.
All
right. There we go. There we go. Beautiful.
Panthers take a 2-0 lead.
Finally.
And of course, it was the second power play unit.
Oh, did you see that shot?
He got top corner.
Look at that.
Short side, top corner.
Come on.
That is filthy.
That is nasty. I don't even think that shot's legal.
The Oilers fans are going to be physically vomiting after seeing that shot. Skinner did not have a chance in hell. Wow.
Damn. All right, let's go.
Unbelievable shot. Now let's keep this a 2-0 lead, please.
Yes, no, nothing. Don't give them nothing cheap here at the end of the
2
period.
minutes to go. Can we hold on to a multiple goal lead for 2 minutes?
What a shot.
What a shot. And that right there is why Zito extended him at the start of this season.
Damn.
Matthew says, I'm a cop and can confirm that shot is not legal. .145 to go. So, yeah, apparently the goal horn is not working.
Oh, man.
It's the Stanley Cup Finals and the goal horn is not working.
I mean, there's no room for that puck to fit in there.
So 2 for 32.
Well, we'll take it.
We reached 7% power play at home this postseason. 7. Well, we scored more power play goals at home this year than we scored in the entire postseason in the President's Trophy year.
Right.
So there's that.
All right, let's finish off this period, though.
Case Mojo thinks DJ Khaled broke it. So Rodriguez and Schmidt with the assists on the Verhaeghe goal. That's his 7th of the postseason. Last minute of play in the first period. Schmidt passes the puck to Greer. Settles it down. Watch out for Henrique and Connor Brown. Marchand able.
He doesn't get
intercepted.
It out. Offsides. Must have come out.
41.8 to go. You're going to commercial now?
No, they can't be going to commercial.
That's the commercial. That's the commercial. No, wait. Here we go. They just wanted to show the outside of. Let's see. Reinhardt apparently took a big hit. Oh, a broken stick for one of the Oilers players.
And it's out. Okay.
All right, so Connor Brown.
Smart, boys.
Seth Jones. 10 seconds left. We get the clear.
Yeah, just get it in. Dump it in.
We dump the puck in.
Beautiful play by Luosterainen to make sure nothing stupid happened there at the end of the period.
Oh, and we got a shot. Lundell and Luosterainen. Ekholm going after Lundell, and now Kachuk is going after Evander Kane.
Hey, Chucky, stop it.
Tied up with Connor
Chucky's
Brown.
backing up. You don't want none of that. Kane is desperately trying to get at Kachuk.
Chris says, Panthers power play and my credit score both on an upward trajectory. Mikula and Connor Brown.
Nicholas, why you get this little punk off of me? He's laughing at him. He's laughing.
Wow.
He's laughing at him.
Lundell. So, yeah, first it was Bouchard and Matthias Ekholm.
Yeah.
And Luosterainen and Lundell. And then Kachuk and Mikula stepped in afterwards. Ryan, maybe the goal horn should stay silent. We have a 2-0.
All right.
So the Panthers have a 2-0 leads after the first period. Marchand starts the scoring. Marchand starts the scoring less than a minute into the game. And then Verhaeghe with his swag with an unbelievably filthy shot on the gajillion power play for the Panthers. Hey, Jeff, thank you for the 5. Thank you, Jeff. He says, Cats, please don't get lazy. Keep pushing. Yeah, I agree with you, Jeff. So, yeah, power play 2 needs to be power play 1. Well, the first power play unit struggles, I think, are a reflection of the top line struggles overall. I mean, Bennett's been good. That third line has been ridiculously good. Hey, Blair, thank you for the 7. Thank you, Blair. Says Florida fans questions from a Leafs fan. What NHL team will be good next year besides the Panthers? That's a good question.
Don't drink that. It's usually just one person trying on shoes.
Beck says, what's up, my dudes? You're on a plane now heading to Sunrise. Had to buy the Wi-Fi for the game. Puck Rock Ranger says, came here to say not one Panther has the guts to fight Kane. Love to see number 19 step up, but you wouldn't count on it. Yes, we are up after the first.
It's nice to have fans. New customers turn $5 into $300 if you're bet once.
Molly says, hello from Amaranth Bank Arena. The roof is on fire.
All right, let me get the pancakes.
You want to do pancakes?
Yeah, last game we did them after the first period. That's what we won.
So apparently, Ryan Lundell got called for roughing, so we'll be starting the period
Really?
on the penalty
They
kill.
got Lundell for that little shove. Good Lord.
Could someone tell the refs that hockey fans want to see 5-on-5 play in the Stanley Cup Finals? Oh wait, Hot Dog says it's 4-on-4. Well, we don't have any confirmed reports. Colin Joyce says Oilers fans in shambles in Dingle's stream. Well, Panthers also had a 2-goal lead in the first game of this series, so I do not want the Panthers getting comfortable yet, not one bit. The app is only saying Lundell, according to Bex. Yeah. BJA says, I think Colorado got an insane matchup this year. I don't think Dallas will be as good this year. Upcoming year, too early to tell, especially with the coaching change and the trade/UFA signings for Dallas.
Got it?
All right, so here we are, playoff pancakes. Here are the playoff pancakes.
We talked about the ice coming in this one too. I don't know if that's a factor and why the Bucks maybe a little bit, but simplify as you saw in that first ball, you might find the back of that. Definitely factors. Brad Marchand has got a goal in all 3 games. He's got 4 goals on the series. He likes his highlights. Guess who breaks the ice? I mean, it starts off with center on center. When Gallagher getting his loose puck, I mean, it's a bit of a scrambling play, but Leon's got to stay center on center. Watch the pick play right there by Luster Ryan. You can tell how Rattle plays it. Guys, this is a minute into the hockey game, and why I love this play is these guys are going to want to ease into it. No, throw it towards the blue page. Anything can happen. Win your battles. Obviously, Edmonton didn't go man on man because of Leon getting beat, and everything was scrambling from there. And of course, Rat himself gets it from stick to stick in the back of the net. How do you like that goal, Hank?
Well, we talked a lot about Skinner and his game and how he plays his best when he stays deep. He needs to play east to west. Easter is getting trouble when he goes forward on his push. And what happens is very hard to control that second, third push when you start going forward and try to just control the middle of the net. That's what he needs to do. That's when he's at his best. He starts swimming a little bit. And so from forward, I'm going to continue to try to move it east to west as much as possible. If he doesn't stay, he will be in trouble. But he rebounded well after that first goal.
Packer, talk about the pregame show. 4 goals were scored against him moving east to west. That's the big key in this hockey game, getting him to move. And when you start leaning back in play, he's going to stay back. Stay back. Right now with DJ here playing his shit. Stay back in his net. You can't get too over anxious when I make those plays because the Florida Panthers are going to make a pick.
DJ Ace in the after party as well. Listen, we talk about lack of discipline in this game. Let's talk about one play in particular. That's Victor Arvidsson, the 2 minutes later for goaltender interference. Runs into Sergei Bobrovsky. Listen, he's right on the edge of the blue case. This is called, okay, it's sold. But I'll talk about that in a second. Let's go to this right here. And it's him and Matt can get shot. Usually agents of chaos.
Well, oftentimes when you see Sam Bennett's wires cross, he ends up sucker punching or going off the rails with their great restraint, knowing that they need the power play. It hadn't worked up to this point. Let's just play in the middle of the ice here to find for Nate. I mean, he didn't have much space to put it into, but that's a CNI shot on the piece.
Yeah, that cone gets sucked up too hard into the middle, and that kind of exposes that lane.
Right now, the Florida Panthers power play is going pretty well in the series. So if you're Van Kane, you're stick down. If your other guys keep your elbows down. If you're taking a penalty, make sure you're bringing someone with you to the box.
Utilize great power play opportunities with the Oilers all night, though. They need to play Florida. And all around.
They can't even play 4-4 against them all night. Let's face it, 97 and 29 are pretty special.
Joel Cruz says still waiting for a Barkov and Reinhart goal. Okay, nine minutes to go until the second period. Cullen says, I'm not too upset with all the penalties. Most of them were clear as day. Jeff says that swaggy shot was beautiful. Amazing how pinpoint these guys are. Yeah.
IT.
Yeah, R&D. Yep, OMG. I see. Yeah. That's the department I work in. All right, enough of that.
David asking if there's will be another Marshy Shorty.
It's competitive.
And if it was a number, it would be
Competitive. With Indeed, you can avoid.
This is Bailey says McDavid grew up a Leafs fan in his multiple pictures wearing Leafs gear.
How do you sleep at night? On a mattress firm. So I sleep.
The Memorial Day sale ends soon, and Stanley came back for a clean price and free adjustable.
Jake says Twitter is pissed and insisting Bob flopped.
Your employees having a similar work style. You hire them, or your staff all having the same vibe. I like this style. And your design team being on the same page. Oh,
For 2002.
what AT&T does guarantee are best deals on any smartphone with your choice of our best plans for any employee. And we mean any.
All right, so what do we think? Johnny says, does your area have a nice sunset view, Kyle? Like, have you ever seen the sunset from a beach? Well, there are a couple of nice beaches around here that probably do have a great sunset view.
Try the new DQ Summer Blizzard menu because nothing says summer like baseball and Blizzard treats.
Our backstory. It's This is what we've been looking for.
All right, so what are your predictions for the What are your predictions for the what are your predictions for the second period?
Difficulties entering the kick arena.
Never seen me do anything like this before.
You'll face 6 competitors
I'm outnumbered.
for 6 different challenges,
This is insane.
all at the same time. To make
BTK says, keep it up, boys. Need to stay out of the box. Edmonton gonna get real chippy in the second.
see it first on Food Network. Stream next day on Max.
Welcome back, DraftKings Sportsbook odds to score the
So the DraftKings Sportsbook's odds for the next goals. The Oilers and Panthers are tied at minus 115 in those odds. George wants another goal or two to continue the pressure.
Good ice, fresh ice. They got to make it count right here.
Florida on top. It's 2-0. Getting set second period here in Game 3.
Ryder presents stories from the supply chain. Muggsy was growing fast,
We needed help.
so Muggsy teamed with Ryder to keep their supply chain moving. Working with Ryder
You're super comfy. Like our
Yeah, the Oilers start on the power play.
help your business win with supply chain and transportation solutions from Ryder.
check-in time is 3. It's 2:55. I know.
Is this what he's doing now?
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. No games, no fun.
Yes, Coach. Meanwhile, at a Verbo, you always have
Puck
your
Rock
vacation
Rangers
home to
thinks it'll
yourself.
be 3-2 Florida going into the third.
Keep it gear? Yep. I got it with all the money I saved with Navy Federal Credit Union. They really take care of me. Can't imagine where I'd be without them. Proud to share our support of the military with the NHL. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Beck says, gotta go. I'll be back during the second intermission. Vamos Gatos.
Sanctuary for less with Hot Buys now to $6.99. And for a limited time, you can save up to $1,000 store-wide. Shop more Stars and Stripes deals in-store and online. Only at Ashley.
Hello, Rick. How you doing?
What are we doing today, Coach?
So, today, we're going to work on our check-in. Sorry, I heard check-in.
This is Bailey thinks the Panthers are winning 4-2. I'll take that right now, because that implies no more overtime.
Susan, always wanted to do that. My turn. Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
Best day of training so far.
How's your hold up?
It's killing me.
This is the best Chipotle order. How would I go?
Triple rub.
Mild,
Then dip it in here.
sour cream and side with vinaigrette. Tortillas, if you know, you know. Lettuce, cheese.
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
We saved the world.
I thought everyone would finally treat us like heroes.
The real is big. I haven't always been great people. We are the 11th Street Kids. No one will ever break us apart.
Dana says watching the Edmonton power play is so stressful.
The 2025 Stanley Cup Final on TNT is presented by Geico.
All right, the second period's about to start. Dad?
First period and now a power play to begin the second. That was made a great play. A lot of guys don't catch the play because of all the penalties. But I saw an adjustment like Florida, whose second unit starts, they get the opportunity to get
All right.
I was just, we were running out of water, so I was just making sure everything was cool.
Hey, John, thank you for the 5. Thank you, John.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, John. Thank you, bud.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. Thank you, bud.
Kyle, I'm at work. Trey told me it's 2-on-2. What is it? It's a 5-on-4 power play for the Oilers. Donna's here. Hello, Donna.
So they got to get another power play. Oi. All right.
Oh man, Rick Kane's dad passed away yesterday at 93.
Damn, Rick, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Hats off to your dad, Rick. Yeah, man. I hope everything goes smoothly for you. I can't see the game when you lean forward. Next year we'll have the angles fixed.
Bob with the stop,
all right,
and then
job.
the Panthers get the clear. Rick says thank you. Thank you for joining us, Rick. And
yeah, man. Let's win one for your pops. All right, come on, guys. Kill off this penalty, and then there'll be no more penalties. There we go. After this, no more penalties, unless Edmonton tries that seven guys on the ice trick again.
Marchand fell down in center ice, but Corey Perry has to send it back to Bouchard. Ekholm passes up the shot. Nugent Hopkins passes back to Ekholm. Ekholm looks. Bouchard with the puck.
Hold on!
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Corey Perry scores.
Damn it! Keep giving them power plays. This shit's going to happen. Damn it. Why can't we cover this dude? Ugh. Damn it.
Well, could we just stay 5-on-5, please?
Sick of this guy already.
All right, so Bennett's trying to reach the puck. Goes over to Rodriguez in the corner. Darnell Nurse knocked him down. Kachuk sent it back to Erod. Kulikov. Let's see, Bennett's behind the net. Now back to Kulikov and Bennett. Oh, Schmidt sends it back behind the net. Schmidt. Oh, man, Kachuk fell down.
Oh.
Nurse enters the zone. Kulikov and Schmidt both trying to reach the puck. Now Bennett sends it up ahead.
Stuart Skinner saying they got to call it both ways.
Oh, Skinner might have. I'm not sure I'm not sure what happens there.
Good.
17:21 to go in the second.
5 of the last 6 goals in this series have been scored by the 2 oldest players for the series. Marchand and Perry. Marchand with 3 of the 6,
See.
Perry with 2.
Barkov looking.
2-1 Florida.
Bouchard and
Boy, the
Ekholm.
ref really getting in the way there.
Yeah, right.
There you go, baby. There you go.
Rhino
All right,
actually
all right. I
did
didn't even have to
something.
pop up for that one. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And the goal horn works.
All right, we'll take that 2-goal lead again.
I mean, for Hagee with the pass to
Was
Reinhardt,
that short side again?
you
Did he
can,
get him short side again? I think he did. Watch this.
oh
Yeah.
wow.
It went past them. All right. Good stuff.
Okay, so the Panthers retake a 2-goal lead. Oh, we might have something here. Oh, damn it. Unfortunately. Oh, hey, it's First Strike Tennis
Hey, bud.
Network. You know who that is.
Yeah. How you doing, guys?
How you doing?
How you guys been? You at the game?
It was Chili Willie. It's I think Barkov will get an assist, but it was Reinhardt with the goal.
Gotcha. Whew. All right.
So the Panthers take 3-1 lead while having only shot 12 times.
I love it when I'm lifting and we score. That helps. Get that ball right back. That's important, man.
Yeah.
Really important to get that one right back.
Trey says, ooh, we needed that because my neighbors are stomping above me and my urge for murder was coming back. All right, so
Good
Kachuk collects the puck in his own zone.
There we go.
So Reinhardt with only 1 assist from Verhaeghe. So Verhaeghe gets credited with the assist.
Okay.
And there's the Skinner chance again.
Yeah.
So we had a 3-1 lead in game 1, and you know how that's... And
Now let's just keep adding to the lead then.
yeah. Ted asks, is the goal horn working again? You'd have to ask, can anyone in the arena tell us if the goal horn worked on that Reinhardt goal? Nosek picks up the puck, but he's met by 3 Oilers players and forced to send it back to the defenseman. Schmidt gets the clear. Greer sends it to the corner of the Oilers zone. Gadjo sends it in. Oh, it was Ivor
Boy,
blocked
that
or
was an
stopped.
opportunity.
Let's see.
Good job. Even it.
Barkov with the puck.
There's always 2 men as soon as Barkov touches the puck.
Verhaeghe to Reinhardt.
Oh.
Oh, the puck rolls back to Seth Jones.
Oh, just wide.
Verhaeghe. Oh, man.
Boy, they're really shooting.
Reinhardt could not get that loose puck. Seth Jones takes the shot. Goes wide. Reinhardt sends it back to Verhaeghe. And The Oilers will get the
All
puck
right,
out of
and
the
we're
zone.
back. All right.
Potential
There we go.
3-on-2 for the Panthers, where Hagee chose to take the shot early. Arvidsson to Podkolzin. Arvidsson battling Ekblad for the puck.
Here we go.
Now Luosterainen
Slip
dumps
it
the
in.
puck in. Skinner sells it down. Now Luosterainen picks up the puck, passes to Marchand. who
They
dumps-
had him covered that time. They're like, we see what you're doing. You see that?
Yeah. Oh, what a collision. Bennett's destroyed Podkolzin. Was it?
So, yeah.
Marchand is the
Here we go.
oldest.
Here we
it's
go.
A 2-1
It's a 2-1 nothing.
Now it's a breakaway.
Marchand!
It's Bennett. It's Bennett. Bennett for the puppy.
Yes, baby, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Hello. Here we go. There we
Bennett.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Bennett on the
Oh,
breakaway.
my God.
And that started all off of that massive hit that Bennett.
Yes.
Bennett against
Yep.
Podkolzin. Podkolzin gets sent to the shadow realm. And then him and Schmitz, Bennett were able to send it. Luosterainen, I believe, had the pass.
Gets it to Bennett, who's a boom, 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 waka, waka,
What
boom,
a
boom.
What a beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes.
Buries it.
Buries it.
Panthers have taken the 4-1 lead in the second
Okay,
period.
let's go.
Wow.
Okay.
4 goals on 15 shots.
Give me more. Keep going. Keep
That's
going.
the same number of shots Edmonton has had in this game, by the way,
Yep.
with all the power plays for both.
Keep on pushing, boys.
Luosterainen gets another assist. That's at least a 2 points night for Luosterainen.
We got
Wow.
2 days off after this game. There's no reason not to expend every ounce of energy you guys have.
Yeah.
Okay, don't even dick around with this. Just keep the pressure on.
Brian says, listen, Florida needs to do anything to keep Bennett.
Yes. There we go.
Let's
There we
see.
go.
Gadjo able to at least send the
it
puck
in.
in.
We're good.
Hey,
All right.
Chris, thank
Hey,
you for the
Chris.
2.
Thank you,
Thank
buddy.
you,
Thank you,
Chris.
Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, buddy.
Says this is the largest lead either team has had this series.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, Greer taking that shot. All right, let's go.
Yeah, Bennett is going to make so much money. Because I think about 31 other teams know just how good Bennett would be for them.
Yes. Still got to keep the pressure on. A lot of hockey to play here. The game's not even halfway over.
11:03 to go in the second. Stephen Kahn says, wow.
Okay.
The true revelation of Bennett and Marchand scoring is not the surprise. It's for Hagee on the power play and the Reinhardt goal.
Yes.
Brian says, Florida, break open the wallet for Bennett.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Pebble says, I love it when I fall asleep 2 minutes before the game starts.
Oh, man.
Oh.
That sucks.
Your local Panthers fan says, hey, guys.
Hey, buddy. I've been there before, falling asleep like that. I've been there before with Dolphin games. Take a 5-minute snooze, wake up, start of the third quarter.
Kazuma says, just keep playing like this the whole series.
Yep, just keep this up. You don't want to let any no mishaps here. Just keep it going. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So, your local Panthers fan says apparently the horn is broken, so they have to use a recording of it.
A recording of the horn.
Yeah, Bennett's put a nasty hit on and scored. That's
Yep.
insane. David says, now we are playing cats hockey.
Yes.
Mercenary says, Bennett's playing like he's possessed.
Yes. All right, here we go. Eat. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Let's see.
And they toss Barkov for that? Come on now.
Reinhardt and Draisaitl in the face-off circle in the Panthers zone.
And now he drops Draisaitl. How about just drop the puck, man?
Now that means McDavid in the face-off circle. Panthers
All right,
win the
where is it?
face-off.
That's good.
Forsling got
Fors-
hit
yeah.
by Draisaitl. He
He's-
seems to be okay.
Puck's out. All right. Give me 6-1. I might start to take a breath at 6-1.
Yeah, Reinhardt gets hit. Well, you got to expect
You got to
that
keep your head up, brother.
the Oilers are going to bring up the physicality because that's the only chance
Oh,
they have.
Ekblad with the hit. Here we go. Go.
Wow, it's a 3-on-2.
We got something.
Oh, Lundell couldn't
Damn.
get that, but let's see. Marchand's behind the net, and he is forced to turn it over to Corey Perry. Nugent Hopkins enters the zone. Let's see. Klingberg shot rolls wide after it got deflected.
A lot of hockey left here, boys. Good job.
All right, so Nurse passes to Evander Kane. Bob gloves it with 9:44 to go.
Notice we're starting to get those hits on them in the neutral zone there. We're starting to not just to let them come into the zone with speed.
Tricky Nicky says the Oilers are known for their comebacks. Got to keep it up.
Absolutely. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, you can't dick around with this team right now.
You mind getting me some water?
No problemo, muchacho. Okay. Woo.
C says, keep the pressure, keep them stunned into next game. Hey, Chunky Khan, thank you for the 2, Chunky Khan. Chunky Khan says, cat attack at its best. Let's go. Let's get another. Yeah, what a hip check on McDavid at the blue line. Yeah, that's Ekblad who did that.
Oh, the internet finally decided to do something to us tonight. It's the first time it's done it all night. First time it's done it all night. Maybe they had done something, but I guess not. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, Dennis says stay out of the box and Bob will shut the door.
Yes.
McDavid is apparently not on the bench.
Huh.
Oh, It looks like McDavid's ankles basically collided with each other during the collision with
I
Ekblad.
mean, he's probably just going to get it wrapped.
So Nurse with the puck blocked, or I should say stopped by Bob.
Oh,
A dangerous chance for Frederick in front. Kulikov turned over the puck to Kapanen. Frederick
oh no. Bubba, there
with
you
the
go.
stop. And yeah,
There we go. Yeah, they're going to do what they need to do to keep him clean.
I think they just showed McDavid back on the bench.
Yeah, he's fine. Probably just went to go get wrapped up or something.
Yeah. I do not believe the Oilers will be successful in tricking the Panthers into taking another penalty.
Well, we got to be careful because the refs have been calling it close.
Joe with the most hilarious expression. Watch that become a meme.
Yeah.
Okay, so McDavid is back on the ice.
Yeah.
Ryan, we had one report that said they're using a recording of the goal horn because the goal horn is still broken.
Oh, here we
All
go.
right, we get the clear, but it's will be recovered by the Oilers. Reinhardt over to Verhaeghe. Reinhardt goes behind the Oilers' net. Reinhardt looking sent it in front, and then Barkov could not get enough of the puck for a shot.
Reinhardt's starting to feel it.
McDavid
Good
has the
job.
puck poked away by Forsling. Austin is finally catching up to the goals. Glad to have you here, Austin. That was
Glad tried to thread the puck to Luosterainen. Couldn't get it through. Even fooled the cameraman. They thought we had a break.
Bob loves
There we
the
go.
puck.
Good job.
Evander
Settle
Kane
down.
always at
Settle
the
down.
center of this.
All right.
8:21 to go in the second.
Man. All right.
Years ago,
8:21 to go in the second period. And the Oilers get the puck at home at the blue line. Mikula trying to reach it. It rolls to Rodriguez, but he is pressured by Podkolzin. Arvidsson also gets the puck to the blue line. Ekholm sends it to the side of the net, essentially.
Chuck can get it out. Avoid the hit. No. Here we go. Edmonton's
Ekholm.
really pushing here.
Janmark, Bouchard. Now Evander Kane sends it back to the corner.
Okay, here
Seth
we
Jones finally picks it up. Jones
Dump it
forced to
in.
dump the puck
And
in.
change. We'll take it.
Evander Kane passes to Nugent Hopkins. Connor Brown moving
Oh,
fast.
ooh,
Nugent Hopkins
that
shots.
was a good shot.
Had a decent shot, but did not get past Bob.
Out. We got something? Just dump it in.
Marchand
Marchand.
with the work, but he needs to get back on side.
Got back to it. Dump it in, boys.
Luosterainen
Dump
dumps
it
the
in.
puck in. Less than 7 minutes to go in the second period.
And
That
they iced it.
Is
No,
not icing.
I guess not. Oh,
man, Skinner.
Boy.
Took the extremely high risk, high rewards play. Hello, Jeff. How you doing? Let's see.
We got a little something here. We do. We do. Ah, damn it.
Mikkola, that's the flex.
Boy, this fourth line is so much better with Greer. Oh!
Whoa. Seth Jones
Oh.
passed the puck to nobody.
You thought Greer was going to be there, but then he went off on a change.
Owl says Oilers fans are crashing out on the refs on X.
Oh, boy. Come on now.
And the
I mean,
Oilers
Edmonton,
ice it with 5:43 to
They've
go.
had more power plays than us. What are they complaining about?
On the Panthers bench with head coach Paul Maurice Paul, Sam Bennett with 2 big hits in the D zone and a highlight reel goal in the ozone. Is that a coach's dream shift or what?
Well, he's holding all over the ice, but he doesn't cheat the game for the 2 goals that he's under. That's all a hard right thing, so that's just who he is.
I don't think his agent's going to have to work that hard this summer, but I'll move.
Horrible attitude. I think he's got the bottom play. He's got a whole bunch of things. I'm not saying he's
What do you say?
He's talking trash about Bennett because he says he's got a horrible attitude.
Barkov sent it through the paint. Oh, this is... I thought for a second...
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about that too. But they didn't call it, so we're good.
We'll have to remember this game is in Sunrise, so when the crowd cheers...
Yeah.
It's good for the Panthers.
Oh,
For Hakey with the puck,
again.
surrounded by Oilers
Yeah, just
players.
keep dumping it in.
Marchand fell down, but Lundell trying to hang on to the puck. Seth
Jones
Jones
holds it
dumps
in.
it back in. Luosterainen tried to feed Lundell there.
Bubba, good job. Thank you for the stop. 4:40 left. Okay, we got lucky there. Nothing stupid, boys.
Kachuk.
Chucky?
No.
Oh, it's right there.
Luosterainen
couldn't
couldn't
get
reach
to it. Oh. Damn, I thought that was going to be Chucky's goal.
We get the clear.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Finish this period off, boys.
Andrew
we
says,
go
hi,
again."
guys. How you doing?
Oh,
Oh, man. Ekblad sent it just wide.
man.
Or excuse me, that was Bennett.
Yeah. No
We're,
icing.
we're doing all right, Andrew.
How you doing, Andrew? So far tonight, so good. A lot of hockey left.
Soren scores, says how badly I want a Chucky, Marshy, Benny combined hat trick.
Ah, damn it.
All right, so
Careful,
Gadjo
guys.
couldn't hang on to the puck.
Good job. Yep, just dump it in. Oh, they got him for icing on that? That was stupid. That was not necessary.
3:11 to go in the second. JC says like and subscribe.
Hey, JC.
Greer took Wallman's glove. And he's trying to
get him.
I think that's Seth Jones that he's spraying with water.
Yeah.
I'm sure that water just feels refreshing.
Yeah, right? I don't think I'd be complaining about that. What's that, hand pass? What do they call them?
Hand pass, I think.
Okay.
Wallman was spraying the water at Seth Jones.
But that tornado's coming.
Shadow Wolf says that was icing. He shot the puck 3 feet from the red line.
Yeah, no, I know. But what I meant was, it wasn't necessary for him to shoot it that way. He could have just gained the red line and shot it in.
Trey is laughing his ass off at Wallman. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I'm dealing with something here real quick. What was that, Trey? What? Oh, that Wallman? Yeah.
Michael says not to speak too soon, Jaws, but I didn't I hear you say you wanted a stress-free game?
I did ask for, but yes, I don't want to say too much just yet. Watch the recap. I talk about it in the recap, but I don't want to change any juju here. But you are not incorrect. Otherwise known as you are correct. If anything happens at this point, it's just Kyle's fault.
Kazuma says it's still not stress-free.
Definitely not stress-free. I don't understand how people watch that stuff. Oh, I got water all over the TV screen. Oh, he's getting Jones.
.251 to go. Seth Jones with the puck.
Nice cut off there. And then we give it right away. Okay, good job. All right, guys, finish this period off now. Okay.
All right.
Did they ice it? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oilers ice it with
How about-
2:11 to go.
How about that fifth goal right now?
Mr. Pebble thinks unless Edmonton leaves the periods with 2 goals, it's done.
Well,
I asked Paul Maurice this morning, what would the old Mo tell the young Mo back in the day?
Okay, so Bob had to stop the puck.
And he wasn't ready. He told me he wasn't ready to jump in.
Chris says the Oilers seemed frustrated. Well, sure. They've been blown out of the water in the second periods throughout these finals.
which is interesting since the second period was our worst period. You remember all year long, it's like, here goes second period.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, guys. Ah!
Bob with the stop. McDavid picks up the puck. Bouchard, McDavid, Bouchard looking for a shot.
Don't like this camera angle. Put it back the right way. They're doing this on purpose.
McDavid.
They're doing this on purpose.
Bob
hey,
gloves
Bubba. Good job, Bubba. Now put the camera back the right way. Nobody wants to see that.
Donna's laughing her ass off at you.
Gives me vertigo, and I already have vertigo. I don't need any help getting dizzy, guys.
Yeah, Paul was around 40 and 50 in the playoffs before he got to Florida. Now he's doubled his total wins.
Oh, yeah, Maurice? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, buck 38 left. Let's go.
It seems like every whistle nowadays, especially in the Panthers zone, there always seems to be a get together.
Barkov, good job, buddy.
Can we get a clear out of that?
No. Hey. Okay, good job. Flip it out, buddy. Flip it out. See, he heard me. See?
And then we get
the room is bugged.
Christie says, Panthers crossing. Watch out, they might score on you out of nowhere. Mikkola with the puck.
Okay. Got it? Huh?
Lundell looking for the puck.
Good job. Get it back.
Luosterainen.
Yeah, just stay there for a minute. Just leave the puck right there. I'm fine with that. Just have a big old group hug. Take a picture.
Nurse commits a blatant cross.
They didn't think to call that, are they?
I think they did. And he did
it again.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Amanda says, I'm disgusted by the Oilers. This is so bad. So
what? It just took off Marchand's. Yeah.
So Nurse
2, 3,
and then Wrights.
Yeah, because he knew. Oh, Wallman just punched Lundell in the face. All right.
John Wayne says, Flying Fluffy in the house.
Hey, bud.
So we're back on the power play. Mikkola talking to Wallman. Wallman does not have a water bottle this time.
All right.
That's the first penalty called in the second period.
Yeah, because the other one was the Lundell one that was at the end of the first.
Let's see. Let's see. Schmidt with the puck. Schmidt.
Oh, that was close.
Let's see.
Not held in. That's probably going to do it unless we take one more shot of ice. Got to be smart with it. Dumped in. Okay.
All right. Oh, Bennett's.
Now everybody be cool. No penalties. No penalties. Everybody be cool.
That is the end of the seconds. And it will be the Panthers on the power play to start the third.
And that was Reinhart and Bennett, right?
So JC says the frustration is real. Love it. All right, so Hey, Amanda, thank you for the 10.
Hey,
thank you, Amanda. Thank you,
Thank you,
Amanda.
Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda. She says, shut it down. They are playing our game. They are rattled.
Yep.
So, yeah, Panthers with a 4-1 lead at the end of the second period. Yeah. So all the Panthers have to do is play like they did for the majority of that second period, and yeah, we got this in the bag, more or less. Hey, John Wayne's 45. Thank you for the 2. Thank you for the 2, John Wayne's 45. Says, let's go, Cats. Yeah, do not take the foot off the pedal. Got to keep pushing.
For those trucks, we're right here.
Yari says, good periods. Just control the nerves and let the Oilers boil over.
You know, sometimes my life can be a little crazy. That's why when you find stability, you got to grab it, hold on to it. Like how Verizon just lets you lock in a low price.
So,
even if you're already accustomed. Is that even real?
Steven says the first 2 periods were dominant Panther play. I would agree with you. Well, certainly, all you have to do is look at the 5-on-5 goals where the Panthers have outscored the Oilers. I believe the Panthers have outscored the Oilers 5-on-5 in this game, 3-0.
Okay. You need more water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Soap says, now this is a Panthers team I recognize. Carol says, what the F is up with the officiating? Well, look, there's certain penalties you have to call. You have to call Edmonton for having 7 men on the ice. You have to call the high sticking. Darnell Nurse was just being an idiot and blatantly cross-checked Lundell multiple times on that most recent penalty. The only penalty since the first, I might add.
Yeah, well, they're going to try not to call anything.
Jeff says, I wish we could get the horn sound from 1996. It's so awful. I love it.
Yeah.
This is Bailey says, let's be honest, though. The Panthers are going to be exhausted next year. There is no way they can make 4 cup finals in a row. Leafs were their best competition so far. Well, you know, I will just like to focus on the present, and that's being the Panthers. Panthers are 20 minutes away from taking a 2-1 series lead in our third straight in the course of our third straight Stanley Cup Finals appearance. I would love for the Panthers to just play their game, keep this lead, and we'll get a 2-day break. For whatever reason, the 2-day break is in between games 3 and 4, and not games 4 and 5. DJ Khaled missed up the horn. Anton Lundell with 10 assists, one shy of the Stanley Cup record prior to age 24. Paul Coffey had 11. John Waits 45 says, Marchand, god damn. Gaming with Chill says, haven't chatted because I've got some shopping that has to be done. Enjoying the call of the game. Thanks, Kyle and Jaws. This is Bailey says, cannot believe you got Forsling off waivers. Yeah. Well, I believe wasn't getting Forsling off of waivers. Educate me. Was that one of the first moves of the Zito regime? I know there is one specific move that Dale Talon made before he was fired that turned out to be the good move that he had made. But Zito has been responsible for the majority of this current team. Like the only players left on this team from the Talon era, or from any era essentially before the modern team, is you got Barkov and Ekblad, and of course the return of Kulikov. Vilva Pilot thinks Edmonton can't do anything against Panthers' forecheck and physicality. So 10 minutes to go until the start of the third period. This is Bailey says, you have the best GM 100%. David Smith says Gretzky is 100% correct. This is the game the Cats want to play. So Colin thinks the Cats needs goal number 5. Oilers are way too good to be on cruise control. Chris asks Kyle, heart rate? Pretty relaxed. That fourth goal is a major help. So there are going to be some questions to answer in terms of who the Panthers can keep and if we have to let go of someone. But at the moment, the focus definitely should be on winning the cup again. Derek thinks the Panthers will lose Ekblad and get Dougie Hamilton. Yeah, Michael says apparently Bennett wants to stay. I'm sure pretty much everyone on the current Panthers team wants to stay. We already answered one question. We gave Verhaeghe his extension at the start of the season. So that essentially means Bennett, Ekblad, and Marchand are the players that we'll need to decide on. Honestly, if there's any GM in the league that would find a way to keep all three of them without sacrificing much of anything else on the roster, it would be Bill Zito. Zubanji says Marshy might take a cut. After all, he'll make plenty with his forthcoming Dairy Queen deal.
And start ordering $0 delivery fees on Grubhub for top restaurants and your go-to spots. Eligible orders only. Terms and additional fees apply. Should we just start?
Jeff says, let's just abolish the salary cap. It was a mistake. We need to keep everyone. The only problem with that is if there's no salary cap, there's no reason to let Montour go, and thus we never would have freed Seth Jones from Chicago. This is Bailey with one of the more interesting conspiracy theories I've heard, saying the salary cap was designed to keep Canadian teams from winning the cups. Michael, the MLB has the luxury tax, which means if a team spends more than a certain amount, then a large tax is imposed upon the team. And there are certain owners in MLB that will do anything to not trigger the luxury tax. Collins says, honestly, I don't think Montour would have impacted our play this season much. I agree with the MLB desperately needing a salary floor.
From the 2025 Stanley Cup Final, you're watching the Discover Intermission Report.
John asks, is Keith Kachuk at the game tonight? That's a good question. Wow. Once again, Busy Bets is 0 for 4 tonight. Okay. Owls says Corey Perry is calling out Florida players for turtling, and now we are being called cowards by fans. I'm sorry, when have the Panthers exactly been turtling?
I mean,
The camera person,
okay.
the sound person, even the person living.
John.
Call us all the names they want on our way to another cup.
John, Bam Adebayo Baines.
Yeah.
The Panthers drum.
Yeah. Call us all the names. That's fine.
Multiple sclerosis in adults. Ponvory lowers the number of white blood cells, lymphocytes in your blood.
Yeah, Tarasenko was big in the last finals. This is Bailey says my Panthers 4-2 prediction is still alive. Hey, we've got Alexander Barkov in the chat saying, "What's up?
Hey, Sasha, how you doing, bud?
What's up?
Ah,
We're doing all right." So Reinhardt and Verhaeghe both scored. How about you scored a fifth goal? We'll even take an empty netter.
you know, we joke,
Yeah.
but Ekblad did like one of my tweets years ago in the intermission. You know the story.
Uh-huh.
So it used to be, I don't know what they do now, but they used to have their phones during intermission scroll into social media there. As I said, we were losing, and I said, "Hey, Ekblad, how about?" I was bitching about something. I was telling him he was playing like shit or whatever it was I was saying, and then he liked the tweet, and then he went out and scored 2 goals in the third period, and we won the game.
Hey, John, thank you for the
Hey,
2.
thank you, John. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you,
He
John.
says, "Have you noticed TNT bias for the Oilers? That cat looked so much like Sully."
Is that right? I didn't catch it.
That cat in the commercial.
So we don't hear everything they say because we don't have it up that loud.
You know, sometimes my life could be a little crazy. That's why when you find stability, you got to grab it. Hold on. to it.
Generally speaking, but we hear some.
Even if you're already
I know when the Oilers had a good first shift, they were like creaming their panties. The first shift of the beginning of the game.
Come on,
It's obvious to me they would prefer to see win.
Yeah, no.
All right, trainees, let's say Glenn is a
Jeff is laughing his ass off.
Protect what's important to him.
And how do we do this?
We help with car,
Oh,
RV coverage.
great. Apply coverages. Because you never know what life is going to surprise you with at 90 miles per hour.
Did Coach say 90?
What's your love there?
You've got this, Glenn.
Am I going to feel this? I felt that.
Is he okay?
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
Top plus minus for the playoffs. Here it is. Top plus minus for the playoffs. Number 3, Seth Jones, 13. Number 2, Brad Marchand, 14.
Wow,
Number 1, Anton Lundell at 15.
man. It makes sense about Lundell and Marchand because they're both on the same line.
Yeah.
But that's pretty good for a plus minus on guys that kill penalties too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So the Panthers start on the power play. We win the face-off. I noticed we have the top power play unit out there.
Yeah, 5th one would really seal this up.
Barkov crosses the blue line as he passes to Kachuk. And Oilers will simply kill time. Puck rolls back into the Oilers zone. Bob chooses to pass at the last possible moment. This is Bailey thinks Nugent Hopkins is injured.
Well, yeah, he was a game time decision. So whatever's going on, we don't know what body part it is. And he's out there. All right, so basically that penalty is going to have killed him in it.
Mikola
We're not going to do anything stupid to take chances right now. You know what I mean?
Okay, good. The Lusterinen, Lundell, and Marchand line. So we switch to the third line early, essentially. Cullen asks, what's Ryan Nugent-Hopkins' time on ice?
That I do not know.
we iced the puck with 18:20 to go.
Kick it downstairs with Derek Hager. Well, thanks very much, Kenny. I think when you look at this game, plenty of marks go to the Florida Panthers. There's no denying that. But you go back to some of the core minor penalties. The other team starts the game that way. Even the home team feel a bad goalie interference. It's like 7-6 guys at least on the ice. At the end of the period, Darnell Nurse, a little overzealous here. And in fact, Walton should have got one to be popped into the beak as well. But go back to
Yeah, even the broadcasters are
Yeah.
like, bruh, Edmonton, stop committing all these penalties. So 11:28 time on us for Nugent Hopkins.
Okay, so he might play 17, 18 minutes.
All right, so Bennett picks up the puck, sends it ahead to Schmidt. Schmidt
it
dumps
in.
the puck in. Skinner passes it along.
Oh,
Did he send it out?
Did he send it out?
Did it
Yep.
deflect?
Or I don't know.
Well, we'll find out.
No, it looks like. Yep.
Wow,
Jeez.
Stuart Skinner just committed
Just
delay of game.
Cannot, when it's not your night, it is just not your night. And he wasn't even, I mean, Kachuk was over there, but
Mrs. Bailey says this is what the Panthers do. They wear you to the ground. Joe Doak says the steak fry incident. Rest in peace, big Jerome Brown. We love you and we miss you.
yeah.
Jerome Brown? Yeah. Yes.
I remember the name, but I'm not remembering exactly what it was, but I remember the name. That was so long ago, but I don't remember exactly what it was.
Bennett shot.
Oh, it hit the post.
It hit the post.
Was that a University of Miami player, or you guys have to forgive me? I remember the name, but I don't remember
Schmidt with a shot, stopped by Skinner.
exactly what the situation was. Oh, it went off a skate. Oh,
Rob says Jerome Brown, Miami Hurricanes.
yeah. Okay, so the brain still works a little bit.
Owl says Kyle Skinner just said today that his family received death threats last year. It's going to get bad after this delay of game and letting 4 in.
Oh, there's a
Yeah, no player deserves death threats.
Yeah, no, man.
That's
absurd. Yeah, the Bennett shot was deflected.
Especially if that's your own fans. I presume it had to be Oilers
Well, yeah, I
fans.
guess.
A couple of disgruntled Oilers fans. Let's see. Oh, for Hagee had a chance, and then he tries again. Rodriguez able to get it back to Schmidt, and Bennett back to Schmidt. Rodriguez sent it well wide. Bennett takes a shot out of play.
Okay. Come on, guys. Get one and finish this right here.
Steven says Skinner has played very well this season. Most goals were not his most goals were not his fault. Heck, 2 out of the 4 goals today are not his fault. Jerome Brown died in a car accident. He was a Hurricane and drafted by the Eagles.
That's right. I knew he played for the Canes. I just couldn't remember exactly what the situation was. That was a long time ago. Shocked my brain remember.
Barkov with the puck. Leaves it for Kachuk. Barkov to Kachuk.
Oh yeah!
Ekblad!
Yes!
Ekblad!
Yes! There you go, baby.
On the
There you
power
go.
play. Woo!
Yes!
actual
Yes!
fast puck movement on the power
All
play.
right.
Ekblad, number 5. Turn on Mambo number
Okay.
5 again.
All right.
Wow.
Yes. What a
Ekblad was
no-look
just,
behind the back pass from Reinhardt.
Ekblad was just all alone.
Watch the pass from Reinhardt. Ekblad, yes, but watch the pass from Reinhardt.
So Barkov first with the puck.
Show it.
McDavid and Kulak were
Watch-
right on top of Reinhardt.
Watch this.
Oh, Kachuk passed to Reinhardt. Reinhardt with the beautiful pass.
Oh, here comes Picard.
Calvin Pickard is in the game. Wow.
Man. That just means they want to give Skinner a rest and get him back in there for game 4.
So 16:33 to go in the third. Calvin Pickard is now in the game. Yeah, that was beautiful, JC.
Yeah.
So Kachuk gets a point. Reinhardt gets another point. Yeah. So Skinner gets pulled. The Panthers are the 6th team in NHL history to record 11 5-plus goal games in a single postseason. That is absurd. Mercenary says we broke Skinner. More like we broke the Oilers' defense. Like,
this is good stuff.
Let's see, Marchand's trying to reach the puck. So yeah, now we can play the shutdown game.
Yes. Now just do our thing. Don't let anything stupid happen. Here we go.
Klingberg kept the puck in. Connor Brown unable to get the
Good
shot.
job by Bob.
I thought for sure that was going to be a goal by Connor Brown. Forsling with the puck. Let's see. Schmidt over to Reinhardt. Reinhardt getting pressured. Nosek with the puck.
Are they now saying Pickard instead of Skinner? I think they might be. I think they've switched.
Bruh, Pickard hasn't even faced a shot yet.
I don't think that's the point, though. Uh-oh. Something just happened.
Kulikov and Arvidsson were going at it. I'm not sure what the...
No, there was a collision back in the neutral zone.
That's Greer and Janmark. Janmark gets upended.
Oh, I bet you they got him for that.
Janmark with that extra shove at the end.
Shove?
Right there.
Or did they call anything?
Did they call something?
I mean, they blew the whistle for something.
Man, that great play by Klingberg to keep the puck on sides.
Did Bubba get to this?
No.
He just whiffed.
Connor Brown whiffed. He beat Bob.
Yeah.
He had Bob beat.
So we're on the power play.
We're
again.
back on the power play again.
Dang.
It's a 2-minute power play. So we now have reached an astounding 3 power play goals at home this postseason. And we scored with the top power play unit on there. Ekblad. So 2 for 6
there
tonight.
was a time when Ekblad from that circle was money.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just hasn't played,
Marchand.
Yeah. Everybody be cool.
Darius.
Dana's got to be happy.
Yeah, Dana must be happy. Darius says the difference between the two starting goalies is extreme. Not in the first two games. Bob and Skinner were playing both out of their minds in the first two games. The overwhelming majority of goals in this finals has been as the result of defensive breakdowns, breakaways, outmaneuvering the opponent, or just the absolutely filthy skills of someone like McDavid or Draisaitl, or in tonight's case, Carter Verhaeghe.
Oh.
I mean, we found that top shelf spot and exploited it tonight. We still have to. They tried to set up Ekblad again.
Yeah, he had him too.
But there was a player there this time. Man. Pickard makes the stop. I think that's the first stop he's had to make. Let's see. Ekblad pursues the puck. Stevens thinks the Oilers have let Skinner down this game. Too many penalties and even a breakaway.
Yeah.
Barkov passes back to Reinhart. Seth Jones sends it back to Schmidt.
Oh.
Barkov. And the Oilers successfully cleared a puck.
We got a little greedy there. Just send it back to the point there.
RC says, not going to lie, this is kind of rude by the Panthers. Don't they know McDavid is the most deserving to win the title?
Well, it's still just one game.
Offsides?
Yeah. It's still just one game.
12:38 to go in the third. Communist Marsu says, morning, everyone.
Hey, man.
Hello.
There's always a calm.
Okay. Where are you going with us?
It's been a while since...
It's been since the Canes series. The first couple games in the Canes series. Yeah. What do you people got to say for yourselves? James, yeah, one game at a time. It's nice to get this one, but
you've always been ahead of the game. Excellence is your default, and let's just know that feeling is unmatched.
Kazuma, no doubt. Yeah, Edmonton's going to come out next game. Yep. Still a long series, exactly.
Because a car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops short of amazing.
Chris says excess goals don't carry over. We can't take them with us. Don't blow all energy tonight. Just one game. Yep. I agree there, Ted. Exactly. Communist. Everybody's got it right. Looks good so far. Jake, I agree with you, man. Enjoy the wins. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Oh. Okay. Whew.
All right, so Forsling with the puck. Let's see. Let's see. Oilers on the rush.
This is what we should have done when we had that 3-1 lead in game one. It's just kept the pressure on.
Although I don't know if I would, a potential 3-0 series.
You don't want a
lead.
3-0 series lead again? You'll take 2-1. I can almost agree with you. I can almost agree with you, man.
We had a 3-0
Oh, did they get
series.
Marchand for something?
At least one goal in games 1-3 of Stanley Cup final. There it is: Marchand, Bennett, Marchessault, Gensel, Iserman. So both Bennett and Marchand have joined the list of players with at least one goal in the first 3. Hooking.
Yeah, whatever. Kill it off, boys.
Communist. The Panthers have been playing pretty good for the majority of this game. It's if you wanted to be generous, 4-2 is probably the more accurate score for how performance has been. But Bob with a couple of good stops.
There's a block shot.
Mikula gets the clear.
Gets the clear. Good stuff.
Let's see. 11 minutes to go in the third.
Okay, here we go. Can we get to it? Ow, what the hell was that? No, not cleared. Still not cleared. Good job, Bubba. Oof.
Whoa, what a play by
Forsling.
And then
you still can't clear the puck. Finally. All right, we killed it. Let's finish the last 10 minutes here.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 minutes to go in the third.
All right, boys and girls. Lock it down.
Kachuk sends it wide. Bennett picks it up. Kulikov trying to keep the puck in the zone. And thanks to Rodriguez, he does. Oh, what do we got here? Wow, it's Bennett. It's a massive fight.
Here we go.
Oh wow. Fight. Don't get injured, though. Gadjevich and Nurse. I see Schmidt going up against Connor Brown. Bennett is just beating the shit out of Frederick. Hey, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you for the 2.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew. Boy, they're just going at it. Gadjevich
says,
is that Nurse?
Yeah. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
Cat's in the house. Fluffy is smiling upon us.
Yes. Yes, he is. Gadjevich and Nurse just going. There you go, baby.
Yeah. So Gadjo and Nurse most likely to get fighting.
Yeah, they're out. They're done. They're waiting. Oh, Gadjevich just got one in. The refs are just letting it. Schmidt's over here having a fight.
With Connor Brown. They break it up, but Gadjo and
Nurse
are still going.
Ghost, man. They're expending all their energy.
I think they are.
Like, is he like, are you done? Let's be done. That's
Wow.
beautiful. That's beautiful,
Yeah,
man.
that was
Refs just let them do it. Let them do the thing. Good stuff. Good stuff.
so 9:31 to go, and we'll sort out probably.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's rare when you see one go that long where the refs are just like, just keep going. You guys done yet? No? Okay, I will wait.
Pro 16K says, "What time is it?" It's 5 past Skinner. It wasn't
Nice.
even really Skinner's fault.
No, I mean, it's just one of those games where Florida's playing so far a complete game.
Yeah.
Miss Lane.
I am not counting this in the win column just yet.
It's a lot.
But about 2 minutes left. If it's 5-1, I'll start feeling comfortable.
Exhumed by Scrying Eyes is just checking in, watching the game in Tacoma, Washington with my mom who has stage 4 sarcoma and dementia. It's been so amazing to hear her cheer for our Panthers.
Very cool, man. Hats off to your mom, man.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very, very, it's good stuff to bring people together, no doubt.
Edmonton struck with a Category 5 in Florida.
Welcome back. Here's a look at what took place moments ago.
Frederick started this. He cross-checks Bennett multiple times. Frederick just would not give up, and that turned into a gigantic brawl. Greer and Nurse, Gadjo at home in the fray.
You done yet, man? You done?
Look at Gadjo with the bloody nose and the Nurse with the bloody lip. Steven is... Look at all the guys in the penalty box. That looks like
Bennett and Gadjevich. Looks like 2-2.
Yeah, it's... Well, looks like Bennett...
Some of them might be out some of them might be gone for the night, yeah.
So Greer headed down the tunnel. Andrew says there's so much love in this YouTube community. Yeah. Yeah, Gadjovich's great. The face is great.
Yeah. That beard is something else.
Nurse and Frederick. I wouldn't be surprised if Gadjo is also done for the night.
Yeah. Probably Bennett too, maybe.
They probably ejected at least 2 players from each side.
Yeah, I'm sure it should be even.
I do not see any indications of penalty up on the scoreboard.
Right. There goes that call. Jeez. Oh, they're going to actually give a power play for Florida?
Really?
I think that's what he said.
Well, there's Corey Perry.
We get another. Oh,
we're
God.
on the power play
Oilers
after
fans
all
are going to
that.
be like, what the?
Wow.
Oh, my God. How many power plays have we had tonight? We're closing in on 10, man.
Come on. Kachuk tried with the shot. Okay, so Kachuk, Reinhardt, Barkov, Jones, and Ekblad. So that's just the top power play unit. Reinhardt with the puck. Jones could not
Jones
hold the
lost
puck
it.
in. Drew
All right.
is pretty sure every Panthers player won their fight. Let's see.
Oh,
Puck deflected out. You know, at this point, it's more about just keeping the puck on our
yes.
stick.
Just finish this game.
Let's see. Oh, he tried to feed Seth Jones. Let's see. Bouchard broke his stick. Judy asks, how are there still 8 minutes left?
Right? Good job by Marchand.
Because mercy rule does not exist. Marchand.
He was trying.
Marchand tried. Anthony says, Jaws, does Gad Joe have some screws loose? Because that's
Probably, but you need those kind of players.
yeah. Why do you think Evander Kane is employed? And has been definitely a pest in this series. Didn't he score in one of the first 2 games?
Yeah, he had that one shot that got past Bob high into the outside.
All right, so Nosek loses the puck at center ice.
Starting to feel safe that we're not going to have overtime.
Just a little bit. Andrew says, good point, Kyle. Mercy rule doesn't exist in hockey.
Right?
7:05 to go in the third. Panthers with the 5-1 lead. James says, Dangle, the unbiased Leafs fan, is maulding. Is this Anthony, I did read your comments. This is Bailey says, only good news is the Panthers must be worn out next year, right?
That's what they said last year. Something about all that sunshine.
Spaceman, I did hear about Muppet Vision 3D closing. I remember seeing it a couple times when I was at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
All that space, and they can't find a way to keep that such a beloved show around.
They wouldn't take Pickard out of the net, would they?
I doubt it.
Maybe if they made it 5-2, they might.
Temp says this game fuels my soul knowing full well places like Reddit are having a mental breakdown. Barkov gets hit by Evander Kane. Verhaeghe trying to settle down the puck. Seth Jones passes back to Verhaeghe. Bouchard with a shot on Verhaeghe. Hey, Michael, thank you for the 10.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Michael says.
Thank you, Michael.
I can already hear McDavid crash out. Lol, what a game. They need to play for the rest of the series like this. The testosterone is flowing. Free birds.
Yeah, thank you, Michael. Thank you, bud.
Bouchard.
Oh, man.
Oh, Bouchard slashed Verhaeghe.
Slashed him. And then a stick to the face.
And that was Evander Kane. Hopefully for Hagee's all right.
They call it a major. But they're looking at it.
So that was a fast review. Okay,
Minor
so
and a
they
10, yeah.
called minor and a 10. So they gave Evander Kane
Right.
the 10, even though it was, I think, Bouchard with the slash. So Corey Perry serves the
Right.
penalty. Mrs. Bailey says, I want Tavares to take a huge discount and also want Marner to take a team-friendly discount because I want McDavid to come here. All right, so we're back on the power
I
play.
mean, how many power plays have we had tonight?
It's absurd. I think we already had 6, so this might be our 8th. Oh, man, Kachuk was right there. Oh, man, Ekblad was all alone.
He had that.
Reinhardt and Barkov. Seth Jones. Reinhardt with a shot stopped by Pickard. Spaceman says Swaggy is okay. And now it's Wallman and Kachuk. And Ekblad rushed in and basically split them.
Yeah, because he's trying to make sure Kachuk don't end up fighting. What's that?
Hey, Andrew, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Andrew. Says, come on, Oilers, take the L like professionals.
Yeah, man, it's getting ridiculous now.
We still got 5:16 to go.
Running out of players to get kicked off.
So it was a slash in the leg on for Hagee. Andrew says, don't count your blessings yet, guys. We blew you out 8-1 last year. Most series have these off games.
No, we're not counting anything other than this game. That is for sure. Just would like to see this game end so nobody, nothing happens here. See, there was a slash. Wallman slash Chucky there, too. One dude's holding him, the other guy's punching him. It's crazy stuff. But okay. So Wallman's
You've proven that you can agitate this Edmonton team and you can get them on hit. Edmonton's going to have to find a way to learn from the mistakes they made in this one.
Now Wallman is
I
leaving.
wonder if we're going to get a 2-man advantage now.
Let's see. Apparently, Game 3 of the NBA Finals is on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
So that's why.
Oh, that's why. I see. That's why we had the 2-day break.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The leadership for the coach and the coaching staff is, okay, enough's enough. Let's go play. Let's give ourselves a chance. We're only down 3 going into the third period. They had the good penalty kill. Yeah, they give up another goal, and then, obviously, you had a feeling it was going to happen, but it's not working this way.
So now it's a 2-man advantage, right?
Yes. 5-on-3.
Yes.
Just Schmidt with the puck. Schmidt to Rodriguez. We have no sick on the power play.
Well, yeah, we got nobody left.
For Hagee, Jones. For Hagee looking back to Jones.
Come on, guys. Take advantage of the 2-man.
Shot blocked. Held in by Verhaeghe. for Hagee. Shot blocked. Cleared. Yeah, over under 6.5 still in play for the Gamblers. Mikkola now with the puck. 15 seconds left on the two-man advantage. Jones takes the shot.
You see that?
Kapanen just cross-checked Luosterainen. Jesus. The Oilers just
lost their minds.
The Oilers have completely melted down. Right there.
Jesus.
Blatantly cross-checking Luosterainen.
And now he's gone.
Now he gone. So I think that's going to give us a what?
Another two-man advantage.
Another two-man advantage.
Yeah.
Wow. Oilers keep shooting themselves in the foot.
Eleven power plays.
11 power plays for the Panthers. Communist says, you get a misconduct. You get a misconduct. You get a misconduct. Even r/hockey is like, whoa, according to Jeff. So what? So it's still 5-on-3.
Right.
So, okay. Forsling with the puck over to Mikkola. So it's still, now it's 5-on-3, yeah.
Hey, Rodriguez! There we go, baby.
There we go. Rodriguez scores to make it 6-1.
6-1.
Wow.
Okay, can we just end the game now?
Yeah. End the game. Touchdown, yeah.
Yeah.
He beats Pickard short sides. Yeah. Hey, Green Loogie, thank you for the
Green
5.
Loogie. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Green Loogie.
Thank you, Green.
We're still on the power play, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you, Green Loogie. Says, country roads lead us to goal. Colby says hello.
Hey, Colby. How you doing, bud?
Rodriguez has had 13 points in the last 11 games. 2 goals, 11 assists.
All right, Edmonton. Are we done now?
Yeah.
Can we just finish the game? And just take our couple days off now?
This is Bailey says, I predicted 4-2. Lol. Luosterainen now taking a run at Kulak, apparently. At least that's how the broadcasters put it.
I guess we're not finished.
Darius says Panthers 6-1 win seems to be their favorite score line. Hey, Derek, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you, Derek says, I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out.
Right? Thank you, bud.
So Luosterainen decided to take a penalty for hitting Kulak. Maybe Lusterinen just wanted to take an early break. Hey, John, thank you for the 5.
Thank you, John.
Hamburger
Thank you, buddy.
Hut has returned. Change to Pluto Pluff next year. Thank you, John, for
Thank
the
you,
5.
John. Thank you, bud. Yeah. Next year, there's no more Hamburger Hut next year. It's Pluto Puff.
Why would we want to not have Hamburger Hut? Kulikov nearly scores on Pickard.
Now it's 4-on-4 for 32 seconds.
Forsling and Mikolo with the assists on the Erod goal. So that's 3 power play goals. It makes our home power play no longer abysmal, just underwhelming.
Okay, so
6-1. No sick with the puck. So now it's a minute of Edmonton power play, and we can start by just getting the puck as deep as possible. $85 penalty minutes for Edmonton, 55 for Florida. So that's a combined
140.
140 penalty minutes. Edmonton has enough penalty minutes for their own feature-length movie. All right, so Lundell does not get the clear. Bouchard, Bob with the stop. Puck is still floating around in front. Puck Colson could not hold it in the zone. Hey, Jeff, holy crap. Thank you for the 100.
Holy crap. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Damn, brother.
Thank you, Jeff.
All right. Thank you, bud.
It's one game. I'm going to ignore everything I just saw. We are on to Thursday. 2 more to go.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, brother. All right. Thank you, man. Woo!
Last minute of play.
Okay.
The winner of Game 3 when the series is tied at 1 has the all-time series record 23-7.
Woo! Okay. Now, are they going to just hold the puck back there? I mean, if you want to keep the puck there, we won't hit you. Just keep it there.
So
we're fine with it. It's a long time to hold the puck, 40 seconds, though. I wonder if we're going to get any more garbage after the whistle.
Hopefully not.
Right?
I'd love to just see the rats fall on the ice.
Yeah, let's just hold the puck. And he's going to shoot it all the way down the ice at people.
Corey Perry trying to go after Mikkel, and the ref's like, no.
Is just laughing. And they let it.
There it is.
There it is. There it is. They let the clock wind down. Here we go.
There's
Here
the
we go.
rats.
There's the rats.
Game 3 is a 6-1 victory.
Wow.
No sick fighting with Perry.
Rodriguez is laughing. Corey Perry is laughing. They're laughing about it.
So all there's all the rats.
Done now. Done. Look at Bob just standing there.
Yeah. 6-1. It feels surreal after how the first 2 games went.
Right?
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
The Panthers take the 2-1 series lead.
I ain't walking away from the TV just yet, that's for sure.
Hey,
all right,
Great White, thank you for the 50.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Great White. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Great White.
Thank you, bud. Thank you.
Let's keep Jaws' internet working.
They're going to be here Wednesday. Thank you, Great White. Thank you, brother.
Johnny says, congrats, Oilers. you have achieved 4th place in the NHL for the most penalty minutes for a team in a Stanley Cup Finals game.
Wow. Okay. Woo!
Wow. This is
Okay, I'm trying to get abducted by aliens.
all right, so yeah, the Panthers. So the Panthers win Game 3, 6-1. 6-1 to take the 2-1 series lead. James says, doesn't matter if we win 2-1 or 6-1. On Thursday, the game starts at 0-0. Still a lot of series to go. Real Cinema says, I hope they don't put Pickard in the rest of the series. Don't need to get goalie by the backup. I'm pretty sure that Skinner just got pulled. Skinner only got pulled once that 5th goal was let in, basically to get Skinner some rest. Great White says this was a must-win for the Panthers. This series is far from over. Praga Waga says, hope this is a momentum builder for the Cats and that they come out for the kill in Game 4. Hey, real brother Gene. How you doing? Saying that's 14. Brother Gene saying Edmonton turning deadly and could cause permanent injury. NHL needs to watch the tape of the game suspensions. Need to come. I highly doubt there's going to be any suspensions as a result of this game. But the Oilers clearly got frustrated, especially in the third period. But they called a lot of penalties on the Oilers in that game and a lot on the Panthers too. Hey, John, thank you for the 2. Thank you, John. Says pizza for everybody. Thank you, John.
So your secret spot stays.
Yeah, 2 more. 2 more games. We are 2 more wins away from hoisting the Stanley Cup. Johnny says, apparently 2 years ago, we and Vegas were ranked 2nd in the NHL for the most game misconducts.
The active cash credit card from Wells Fargo. Terms apply.
Nick says, Kapanen shit-talking the fans was a slap shot moment. Donna says, Leia is sick. She has a bellyache. Donna, I hope Leia gets better real soon. She's a good girl. Yeah, we now have 2 days off and are getting ready to play 2 games in 3 days. So, Panthers with a convincing victory tonight. But we have two more games we need to win. Owl says, Kyle, now you need to go back and watch Dangle's full live reaction to this game. So we now have a 2-day break where the Panthers, I expect the Oilers will be licking their wounds during the 2 days. Panthers, I should hope, know better than to try and let up at all on the gas. Panthers need to come out on Thursday just the way they came out tonight. Dennis says, I changed my usual shirt for this game with a new Panthers shirt I got. I think I'm wearing this again. Carol Bullock says that was a freaking disgrace by the Oilers. Mr. Krabs says that was a fun game. See you later, Kyle. Bailey says McDavid had 0 shots on goal after he went to the dressing room.
It felt like what the Panthers do when they irritate and they agitate finally got to Edmonton tonight.
Yeah, hopefully this was a one and done.
Drew says, hey guys, you kicked our can tonight. See you Friday. Mr. Krabs, the 2-day break is because the Game 3 of the NBA Finals is on Wednesday. That's why. Deadly Flame says, I love this as a Flames fan. Thanks, Kyle. You're welcome, Deadly Flames. With that win, Paul Maurice has reached 1,000 wins in both the regular seasons and playoffs. He needs 20 more regulation wins to reach 1,000 regular season wins. McDavid went to the dressing room briefly in, I think, the second period. Deadly Flames says, as Flames fans, I love this. That's why I'm not cheering for Oilers, but the Panthers. Emperor Keen says, excellent, we got them where we need them. Let's go, Panthers.
He goes upstairs for hey, he doesn't miss one. They used that bumper play many times tonight. It's definitely something Edmonton needs to talk about going into game 4.
So I find it amazing. Corey Perry was the lone bright spot for the Oilers tonight. The dude is 40 and still showing up every night for the Oilers, even when they're getting obliterated. Marchand is the oldest player to score in the first 3 games of a Stanley Cup final. David Lee asks, is there any chance Skinner sits out game 4? I am not sure. I think the Oilers pull Skinner just to get him some rest. Someone did mention TJ Oshie retired. Johnny Wilkinson says this team has demonstrated that its free agency so far has been amazing. Spaceman Sports says people are calling us the Dodgers of the NHL. They can call us whatever they want to. It feels good to be where the Panthers are right now. 2 wins away from another Stanley Cup championship. Yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs comparisons as well. Although the funny thing is the Chiefs won the Super Bowl after that 2019 season. They broke their legacy of failure. And then they lost the next Super Bowl to Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Yari says, phew, gorgeous win. Now off to game 4. Just hope Cats can keep this momentum up. No 3 straight overtime games in a row in the Stanley Cup final. Alchemist thinks the Oilers player squirting water at the Florida bench was the beginning of the end. Yeah, well, at a certain point, the Oilers just became completely frustrated and could not pull themselves together. The deficit was only 3 headed into the third. Yeah, series far from over. Quick recovery and get ready for next game. Joel, you'll think the Oilers will push back. Kazuma says 3 days to wait for the next game sucks. Can they just play tomorrow again?
Well, I think you said it best. They got to initiate, not retaliate. They got a team that's good enough to regroup here. They wanted to come down here and split, right? It's easy to say.
Trey says, of course they will. Carolina did too, but I still think we broke them like we broke the Canes.
So they'll regroup. They've done it in the past. They did it last year. I know that this was probably one of the tougher playoff games they've had all year, but they're playing a great team, and a great team that's playing the style and the system. And the Oilers can't play to their style and system. They got to play Edmonton Oilers hockey, and that's fast, crisp, whistle to whistle, and play hard and get a big save.
See Corey Perry here. Talk to some folks at I mean, that mentality.
Yeah, I agree with Jay Miami Sports, who says, don't let up. If the Oilers get the splits, this game means nothing. Marchand out here signing. That is a sweet-ass shirt. He's got a Jason Voorhees mask and a T-Rex skeleton on the back of his shirt. What is Marchand wearing? That is badass.
Do you feel like the lack of discipline? I mean, you talk about the Kane penalty, 200 feet from your net, high stick on Marchand.
Derek believes the Oilers have no grit, at least not on the level that Florida does. Yes, that is correct, Johnny. Jair Alexander has been released by the Packers. Yeah, so many potential meme templates from Gadjo. Wallman spraying Jones with the water is probably another meme. Dennis says, Bob with a 9.28 save percentage and a 2.37 goals against average.
What is it?
9.28 save percentage, 2.37 goals against average.
Damn.
And that's with surrendering 4 goals in the first 2 games.
Yeah.
Make
All
that
right.
1,000 wins for Paul Maurice as a head coach.
Wow.
He needs 20 more wins to get 1,000 regular season wins. Yeah, Marchand and Bennett are now in the mix for Conn Smythe. Keymaster thinks Greer completed the team tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Dennis says, yep, the extra periods drop that goals against average. John says, I need confirmation, but Bob is 2 playoff wins away from tying for 15th overall in goalie playoff wins. All right.
Okay. All right. You got that muted? All right, everybody. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Feels like just last year I stood here like this. All right. There's 2 more to go. There's 2 more to go.
2 more to go.
We're halfway to 2 in a row. There's 2 more to go. Enjoy this one. And just like the team, enjoy this one tonight. And then forget that score. Forget that score because it don't matter when that puck drops on Thursday. Well, Thursday's the big one. You get Thursday's game.
Yeah.
And we already know this team knows how to close things out. So thank you all for all the generous super chats and donations. We love you all. Appreciate all of the support. I will see you tomorrow at noon. And then at 3 o'clock tomorrow, Kyle is going to start his he's going to start a nursery rhyme read-along live stream. And the first book he's going to be reading is The 3 Little Bears. Yeah. So that'll be tomorrow at 3. It'll be for toddlers only. So all Panther fans are invited. All right, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Good night, everyone. Don't ask me where Jaws comes up with these ridiculous ideas. Apparently, Leon Draisaitl had no shots on goal tonight.
Really?
That sounds
That
very
doesn't make any
unlike
sense.
him.
I thought I watched a Bob Save of a Draisaitl shot.
Good night, everyone.